a few really incredible lightning talks here assembled tonight. And this is more to kind of like really show you that, oh no, actually there is a ton of really, really exciting stuff happening in this field. Okay, so with that being said, we're starting with someone who has to fly out in 10 minutes. He has to leave and run off, right? Is that true, John? Okay, so instead of Bill Keating, we're actually going to have John, who just traveled in for this talk from Inflection Point Bio, and he will describe Oisin, which is a novel programmable platform for selectively killing cells, and he will also describe a nanoparticle delivery mechanism, and all of that in 2 minutes only. So give it up for John.
Awesome, thank you. Well, I figured with 2 minutes I wouldn't even show slides, so let's go for it.
I'm timing, German time.
All right, so I'm the CSO science guy of a company called Ocean Biotechnologies. We're a lifespan and health span extension company with some really incredible technologies. You're probably all aware of the fact that senescent cells are bad, and we accumulate them as we get older. There are these zombie cells that, when we get DNA damage as we get older from the sun, from what we eat, from the environment around us, our body has ways of killing cells, but sometimes these pathways fail, and we can't kill them. So these cells accumulate as we get older, and they've been implicated in pretty much every age-related disease that we suffer as we get past 60 years old. There was some extremely groundbreaking research done at the Mayo Clinic, almost a decade ago now, in mice, showing if they were able to ablate or kill these senescent cells in mice from birth, they basically delayed all of these age-related diseases, extended lifespan by up to 25%. And at Ocean, we brought together two very key technologies to be able to take this data, this amazing data that now labs all over the world have replicated in a wide variety of age-related diseases, to create a safe, repeat dosable therapy that will allow us to ablate these cells in humans. And so I just want to spend 20 to 30 seconds telling you about what we did. Okay, so we have developed a technology that allows us to kill cells based on what they're thinking. Now, what this means is that every cell in your body has genetic programs running. Cancer, for instance, has changed the programs and adapted programs to be able to divide and take over the body. Senescent cells are very similar. They have basically have genetic programs that are programmed into our cells when they accumulate DNA damage to activate, for instance, cell death. But that programming has been co-opted so that the cell can't die. And these pathways are pathways you're aware of: P53 pathway, P16 pathway. So we've created basically a software program in DNA that hijacks the signal that senescent cells are all telling each other. So they're all activating the P16 or P53 pathway to kill the cells. We've developed a redosable, non-toxic gene therapy that allows us to deliver this to every cell of the body and effectively ablate senescent cells. I'm going to spend the last 1 second telling you.
All right, thank you, Joe. We can take one question while I'm switching slides with Karina.
Ask me about our mouse study. All right, so we actually took, we took 2-year-old mice, which is the equivalent of 70-year-old people, and we started dosing them every month with this gene therapy. We extended their maximum lifespan by over 20% and delayed a lot of the age-related disease associated with it, effectively replicating what they did genetically in the Mayo study. And we're hoping, we're raising money now to bring a number of age-related indications to clinic, and we'd love investors to help us do that.
Thank you so much. And now catch your plane. Good luck. All right, grab a mask while you're on the way to the plane.